Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for attending today. Look at this crowd. This is a wonderful thing. Thank you so much for coming to the ribbon cutting of Oasis Outdoor Powersports. This has been in the works for quite some time, so we're very excited that you can be here with us today. I'd like to ask Garrison to come forward first, please, and give some words on behalf of the Chamber.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Garrison. I'm the chairman of the board of the Marion Chamber of Commerce. I'll keep it brief. I just want to say how excited we are. The Chamber is excited. I know the city's excited for what is going to be. This is the first of what should be many more ribbon cuttings in a part of town. It was very overlooked for quite a while. So we're really excited about that. Congratulations to all of you on the ribbon cutting. I'll turn it back over to you.
Jared? Yes. And now I'd like to ask Senator Dale Fowler to come forward, please, and share some thoughts.
Thank you. To be with you. Rodney, Shad, the whole team, congratulations. This is phenomenal, and the timing couldn't be any better. And I was in Chicago last night, so I just want to share something with you. I always boast about what we have down here in God's country, right? I have 20 Illinois Department of Natural Resource state parks in my district, more obviously than any senator in the entire state of Illinois. And that's something that we're all very proud of, and they're growing. There's an incredible investment going into our parks, more campgrounds, more cabins being built. List goes on, so it's great to see all this excitement with outdoor activities and the power sports. And something else I wanted to share with you, I actually had a constituent that sent an email to my office about the concern that the personal watercraft were not allowed on state waters after dark. And I didn't know that. Did you know that, Rodney? I didn't know. But anyway, so we started doing a little research and come to find out that there's 12 states in the state of Illinois that allow personal watercraft, Sea-Doos, because I know you have I believe it's called the Fish Pro, is that correct? The Fish Pro, that's not allowed to be, you can't fit after dark. Well, we did a lot of research and come to find out a couple of our neighboring states, Indiana and Missouri being two of them, allow this. So we're actually in the process of drafting legislation to propose to the General Assembly this next spring session to allow our personal watercraft to be on Illinois waterways. Of course, they'll have to have the approved Coast Guard and navigational equipment, of course, the license such, which is part of it. So I didn't know that if this constituent hadn't reached out to my staff and to let me know that. So we're gonna push that through. We're gonna mirror off our neighboring states, Indiana and Missouri, to be able to offer this legislation. So hopefully you'll be hearing more about that as time comes. But congratulations, it's so excitement to see all this enthusiasm, all this advancement, especially in our outdoor activities. And also just a brief, to give you an update on the Sahara Woods OHV Park, which is phenomenal, 26, and I believe it's about 26 and a half miles of OHV trails. The trails are cut. Culverts are in, the water's coming in. They've actually started the vertical on the visitor center and station and the concessionaire building. They hope to be up and going by spring of 2023 in full operation. And then phase 2 is going to be more campsites coming up. So that's going to be another OHV trail where the enthusiasts that are coming from all over the Midwest, all over the country, will have an opportunity. And hopefully that will also be a good boost for your business here, because that's really what it's all about, right? So thank you for having me. Congratulations to all of you. What an honor it is, and keep up the good work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Senator Fowler. I'd like to ask Mayor Mike Absher to step forward, if you would, and share a couple thoughts.
I just gave Senator Fowler my wallet, and he said, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
So I think there's a jet ski in his future, except he hasn't opened the wallet yet, so he's going to be very surprised. We're here to celebrate, obviously, the opening of Oasis Outdoors, but I want to mention that there's a nuance to this particular opening to me. When I ran for mayor, I started calling Marion the Oasis of Opportunity, and it's a phrase that I've kept, displacing the hub of the universe. And so it's really surreal for me personally to see that name. I certainly couldn't have imagined that back then. But it's indicative of exactly what I hoped for, and really maybe 10 times what I hoped for. Because what you're seeing here today, which maybe not everybody realized it, I think Jared alluded to it. It has been alluded many times in the past. This literally, I don't know whether to call it the tip of the spear or the tip of the iceberg. But you're going to see much more over the coming months, years. And I also want to point out that as we celebrate a business opening, not to be remiss by celebrating the team of people that are responsible for that business. Brick and mortar is just brick and mortar. The products that are inside, while enjoyable, are just products. It's the people that make a business, that make a neighborhood, and in a larger sense, make our town and our region thrive. That's what the Oasis of Opportunity truly means. And so for all those reasons, I'm so proud to be here. So it is surreal to be here. And I want to celebrate all of you, not just Shad and Rodney, but all the team that they've put together. To me, that's what's so impressive. They're well known as tremendous marketers and business people, but everybody here knows as business people, you can only stretch yourself so far. So the real indication of success is by the people that they put together to run this organization. And that, to me, is what's so impressive. So I celebrate not just your business opening, but you guys personally, and all of you. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for Marion, Illinois, and the region. We appreciate you.
Thanks so much, Mike. I want to introduce you to the general manager of Oasis Powersports. He's new to the area, but please welcome Randy Pace.
Wow, what an exciting time to be in Marion, Illinois. If you would have asked me that about 3.5 weeks ago, I'd have said you're probably crazy. I came from a major market in Springfield, Branson, Missouri area, and really a successful background in the automotive and power sports industry. And then I got a call from Mr. Cabaness. I would call it a divine cold call on a Wednesday. And he kind of shared me his plan and spoke to my wife, and I said, I think we ought to take a ride out to Marion, Illinois. She said, what? So Friday we left a little early and explored the town, unbeknownst to Rodney, and the community here just really welcoming. I mean, it's you guys really have a special place. I didn't know it was here, and I hope you guys really realize it because I've lived all over. And we got together and I moved my family here, and I'm just excited to be here. This is an exciting opportunity, and I just want to be the best steward I can in this business for these guys in this community, and I look forward to it and look for your support, and hopefully this goes on forever.
Thank you so much. As you go in the building, you'll notice that there's far more than big toys to play on. We also have quite a lot in the way of lawn and garden and backyard grills and things along those lines. And our next speaker I want to introduce is an operating partner in Oasis Lawn and Garden. So that's another initiative. We don't have the brick and mortar as of yet, but the business is up and running, and Rich Huskey is handling that for Black Diamond.
Thanks, sir. Far and away the best applause I've ever gotten. Similar to Randy, this kind of came out of nowhere. I had the opportunity about a year ago to meet with Rodney and Shad from the Metro East. They shared with me their vision, their dream, interacted with more people from the Black Diamond family. You just couldn't walk away from it. I've been fortunate enough to be coming down in this area for about the past 9 years for recreational activities. Really excited to come down full-time, move my family down here, and be a part of this fantastic community and continue to drive the Oasis brand and meet and greet and hang out with all of you. Thank you.
Well, and our next two speakers, they own the joint. So we'll hand it over to Rodney Cabaness.
Thank you, Herb. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. This is a celebration. We've got a lot to celebrate here in Marion. So thanks for coming out and being a part of this with us. I think some of the most powerful things we can take out of this is the two guys that just spoke. If you heard them say, they've moved their families here from outside the area. And part of it is because there's business opportunity here, but you don't always move your family just for a business opportunity. It has to be more than that. So we do business all over the country, and it's more than just a great place to do business. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to play. It's a great place to have fun, recreate. So we have so much to offer here. We're glad to be a part of it. We're excited about the Oasis brand, and it's starting, and I'll give Mike a little credit there. The name is so fitting for this location, as Marion is an oasis. And soon we hope that Southern Illinois will be an oasis for the rest of the country. And that's really what we're shooting for. We have big goals and big aspirations. We'll be as good as we can be. We're going to work hard. Our team, as has been mentioned, is amazing. Shad and I don't get to take much credit anymore because this is way bigger than what we can handle. And so we are very grateful for the folks you see here in yellow, and that's just the ones in the front. There's a lot more in the back that's supporting all this that's going on, and so we couldn't be more proud of them. We couldn't be more thankful for the support. As Jared said, there's going to be a lot more of these to come. This is the first of many. You guys are going to get sick of ribbon cuttings, I'm afraid, but we'll have free food and drinks every time, so there's that. So just from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. We will do everything we can to support this community and this region, and we certainly appreciate all of your support as well. So thank you very much.
It seems like just yesterday, whenever we did start Black Diamond, and actually last week was 15 years. So we started our first business 15 years ago. Yeah, time has definitely flown. But yeah, if you would have told me then what all we would have going on now, I'd have said you're crazy. And especially, kind of how my passion was with Harley Davidsons. I didn't know what I would think about Yamaha, Suzuki, all these other manufacturers. Be riding those kind of units, but you know what? Now I'm starting to learn I like them too, so it's not too bad. But no, I want to thank each and every one of you guys. The community has been awesome to us. We have some great employees here, that has kind of done it all for Rodney and I. We definitely, it's not he and I, it's this whole group. We have a great group of guys, and there's not one person that's any more important than the other ones. Everybody is the same. We're all a team. We're all a family, and we're all here for each other. And just like you guys, everybody in the community, we're all kind of. That's what's cool about Southern Illinois. It's so much different than the other places where we do have businesses and stuff. Here, it's like one big family. So I just like to thank you guys. Thank you everybody for all the support you've given us, and we'll be here for a long time. Keep supporting all of you. Thank you.
So while we're unfurling the ribbon now, I guess is what we do that. And so while that happens, I want to remind you all that just inside the turn at Cocapelli has catered food for today and beer and wine and all that stuff. So do join us after we snip. Sure, come on in. Be in the photo, folks. You're here. We would love you to be a part of this remembrance.
Citizen of the Year. Get over here. Jeremy Pinkston, ladies and gentlemen, Citizen of the Year. We don't give him sharp things, though, so.